Play action. Pass is caught by Beck. Right side, a lot of room. And a big play on 2nd down and 10 as Beck gets 26. And a little breathing room for this Broncos offense.
Well, and that's what you've got to expect. Darrell Taylor's out here on the outside. He's the guy who has to contain. He's got to get up the field and hold that. He can't collapse on the backside of it. So an easy completion for Russell Wilson. That stuff is a big part of what Denver is going to do with Nathaniel Hackett. The play action.
Fake it to Williams. Wilson flips it, and what a catch by Andrew Beck. Toss to Javonte Williams. Over the right side, breaks through. And out to the 20. He is a tank. He loves contact. One of the best in the league as a rookie last year in yards after contact. He's tough to bring down.
He really is. I mean, he is powerful and he can scoot. And he makes a lot of things happen when he has the ball in his hand.
Down and 1. Fake the toss, trying to set up a receiver screen for Metcalf, and he draws a crowd and is going backward. Down he goes. And the play made by Baron Browning. He was certainly not alone, and this Denver defense steps up a loss of 8.
There wasn't anywhere for DK Metcalf to go. Right idea, get the ball into his hands quickly and see if he can't get a block and then make someone miss. But instead, there was about 6 white jerseys there waiting on him.
We tried to shove Sir. Wilson floats it. There's Judy. Pass caught. Judy still going. Down inside the 20. And touchdown Denver Broncos. 67 yards. And the first touchdown for Jerry Jeudy in over 600 days. Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game.
Well, it's one of those young corners for Seattle. Kobe Bryant playing the slot. He's locked up man coverage. It shouldn't even have been contested. Jerry Jeudy got past him so fast that if Wilson had been able to get the ball out and hit him in stride, there's nobody behind him. Instead, he almost is able to recover and make a play on the football. But, yeah, it's just a young...
Blitz coming from the Seahawks, and this one is dropped to Williams. Javonte breaks 1 tackle. Nice catch and run.
Did most of last year.
Wilson can't find anyone. Throws, and he's finally found Sutton. Cortland Sutton makes a move. And the big receiver. 2nd and 10.
Coming off the edge.
Seattle brings a blitz, and they get home with Cody Barton. Broncos take their 2nd timeout.
Cody Barton, here he comes on the blitz, and this is a defense that the last few years they've not brought a lot of pressure. I know when visiting.
Wilson. Good protection, and the pass caught by Sutton. Cortland Sutton found a hole in that secondary and a big completion of 20.
Takes a lot of time back there in the pocket when you're running these types of routes. I don't know if there was a little confusion on the outside with Cortland Sutton, and then Jeudy is coming underneath that, but there are 2 bodies, and it kind of clouds things up then for Russell Wilson. But
Gordon, good blocking out there with Beck, and Gordon takes advantage of it. Andrew Beck delivered a perfect block and a gain of 14.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. They've got 4 tight ends on their roster, and Beck is the guy they use at fullback whenever they want to go to the 2-back set. And you're right. I mean, he leads the way. This looked like my old teammate Darrell Johnston just loading up, and then you've got Gordon right in behind it. But they've got some...
15 yards on 3rd down and 10, and now it's Metcalf. Ball comes out, and the Broncos have it. The tackle by Darby, and Denver has taken over.
Well, it sure looked like Randy Gregory. He comes in late on that play after Metcalf's kind of stood up. It looks like he's the guy who comes in. You got Darby there, And there comes Randy Gregory, who just rips it right out of the arms of Metcalf.
And Justin Simmons was there for the Broncos to recover and return it 15 yards. Big takeaway by this Broncos defense.
He's soft.
Play clock nearly expired. Third down. Wilson fires, pass caught. That's Sutton. And Cortland Sutton with a big first down for Denver out across the 40 as he gets 17.
Well, you talked about how Sidney Jones comes in. He doesn't carry that route at all, and so that's why there's that big void. He comes in off the bench. He hasn't been playing, as you said, because he's had the concussion. He just stood there and just opened up a huge lane for Sutton.
Wilson, Judy. Jerry Judy with some room to run. Down inside the 40. 18 yards for number 10, who has a 67-yard touchdown in this game.
Well, Jerry Judy, he's able to come off the line of scrimmage uncontested, just right to the middle. Nobody's there, and then it's a foot race, and he's going to win most of those.
Annis from 26. 1-point game. 6. Pressure off the edge, and Smith is sacked by Bradley Chubb. He's made 2 big plays here in the second half, and that brings up 4th down, a loss of 10.
Yeah, Bradley Chubb has come alive here in the second half, and he's starting to do the things that we were expecting him to do when the game began, and he's one-on-one. Charles Cross, like I said, not a lot of time. Now, as I mentioned, Geno Smith he doesn't feel that, and he doesn't slide up. You've got Phil Haynes, the left guard. He's getting pushed back a little bit too, but you slide up and help out your.
Wilson throws, passes, caught. And a reach for the first down, depends where they put it.
Oh, it's close.
It is close by Okwuegbunam. I mean, it's right at the marker. Cody Barton tried to hold him short of the stick. And we'll have a measurement.
It's that he's done right there. I mean, he's way short, and he just keeps going, and that second effort made it at least a measurement.
Diggs the initial stop, Barton at the end. It's either a first down or 4th down in inches.